have visual on the deck.
Okay. You should see your ILS line bars being aligned or not. You
They don't
can.
appear.
They should have a cross. You have
There's
your.
no cross.
You have no landing mode on,
Landing mode is on.
and you have it. And you have it on the AWL.
Tech?
It's,
AWL.
it's the middle of the 5 buttons.
I don't think I do. There we go.
Should you have?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
The cross isn't moving though. Wait, yes it is.
Okay.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's in the it's perfectly centered.
If it forms a cross, you're centered.
I can't tell though. That cross is not. I fear the AWL is not connected. I think I have to go around.
Okay, make the same turn around until you get the same position to get the right AOA on speed position around the carrier. And when you're comfortable,
Yeah, the AWL cross is not working. I think it's connected to the.
Then you should ask Jessica to go to data link, set host, and then choose the USS standards.
Copy.
Set host. USS standard.
And remember that you have your BRC
There we go.
in your HSD. Select course knob. You have pointed out the right BSC, I hope. Let's see what the BSC is right now for the carrier.
I don't think I have the right DSC selected. Let me get this into autopilot.
You think the BSC has changed because the heading of the carrier is like 139 now. That's not.
Okay, going around. Okay, that was a good go around call. Anyway,
No, he successfully bolted. Or waved off.
well, I didn't bolt it. I just.
No, he waved off.
I didn't even touch the carrier, so.
Yeah, it was still technically a wave off.
Yeah.
You made some decisions on your own that it was like full bar to land, and then you made the right decision to go around to get better odds for next landing.
Yeah, okay, so let's take a moment to think while going around. The first question
Yeah.
is to make sure the landing bars are set up. I say the ILS, but I'm not sure if that's right. This is the right term for it. The carrier instrument landing system is set up correctly.
You have your mode on landing mode. The HUD is landing mode.
I'm on landing mode.
Okay.
AWS is on. Let's see. Is it lined up with the BR? Was it the BRZ? The
BRC is right now 1-3 from the F10 map. If I can look at it, but I can also ask. Let's see what the Airbus says. This boat turns a lot. It's like crazy. I cannot ask it. Airbus. Help.
Well, the course, it says it's 139, but that's the vessel course. I don't know about the runway.
Yeah, it will
course for mine is set to 0 according to my nav panel.
Then you should, there's on your right, the knob on the above side, on the most right top. There's a HSD select course. You can turn it around to set the course the carrier is sailing at.
So 139, I guess.
Yeah. Ish.
Okay, course has been dialed in 139.
Let me check.
Hello.
Let's see. 139. Roger.
Howdy, howdy.
Hello.
You doing your first ever check ride that you're running, yikes.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are hobbling our way onto this carrier deck, and it is.
It's quite a journey.
How many minutes has it been? Like 20 minutes? I think you guys can wait.
We still have time.
20 minutes.
Good things come slow, you know.
That is just taking a few attempts to land. Is that all it is?
About when we first go around,
Yeah, their first wave off ever.
yeah, wave off. Okay,
Just setting up the airplane for the right alignments, the ILS, the AWL, and the course heading select.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna be flying in a circle. Like 5 minutes.
It's a good practice to hold up the pattern.
I cut in too far when flying south. Now I'm facing the opposite direction I need to be for landing.
Yeah. Well, you guys are still in this vicinity of the carrier. If you look to your left, it's there.
Yeah, I can still see it. It's kind of
Okay.
tiny, but I can see it. I'm gonna come up on it now and go for landing. 'Cause I'm right in position for it.
Chief, remove the wheel chocks.
Okay, let's get airborne again. So I can assist you guys. What to do? This catapult is rough, man. The motion system is here. Going
We're on the
nuts.
catapult. Is about to land.
Chief, place the wheel chocks.
Oh, no.
Chief, remove the wheel chocks.
We're on speed. So too low.
Showing nails 4 o'clock.
Shush, just You should point your velocity factor at the end of the deck, at the front of the deck, because you're a little bit, the carry is a little bit
Too
higher
low.
than. If you want to make corrections,
Wave off.
make good corrections with your throttle, not like micro corrections, but like rough, like forward, up, and back, and
It's kind of hard with the jittery throttle, but I'm trying.
yeah, but the engines need some time to spool up, so it just has some.
Right.
You need to punch it in with a lot of gas and then turn it off, and then, but when you have the hang of it and you have a good descent rate of 7, how do you call it? Down rate of 7,
Right.
sink rate, yeah. And you're aligned with the glide slope, that horizontal bar in your head. It should be fine.
So you
Then-
start your approach at 800 and you descend to the deck, which is like something like 100 or something.
Yeah, when you're on the other side of the carrier, when you're flying 800 feet, you make your turn. Ideally, you want to sink to 450 feet. when you're in that 90-degree turn pass section of that 180-degree. And then the last miles, you don't have to sink that much. But it feels a little bit awkward to do, but you have to trust the system, they say.
Yeah.
Most of the time my head says like, you need to correct, but it's like counter clock. It's like the opposite. Okay, we'll just fly on the right side of you. Now you got the right input from the ILS and the data link.
Holding at 1,000.
Now you can
We're
make a
long in the
turn.
groove.
Then sink around, make a turn from 90 degrees and then get at 450 feet altitude-ish. Keep in mind, if you have been to full throttle, you need to reactivate the DLC.
I have not been to full throttle.
Okay. Because it will go automatically off when you bolter or correct too much.
They've only waved off, so I don't need to. I didn't have to increase the throttle. I just tested my DLC. It's still working.
Okay.
Okay. Well, here we go.
A little bit
We're
high.
close. Yeah, we're close. We're high.
Yeah. You can descend rapidly with your DLC function button. It will push you downwards. Otherwise you will float like frisbee. And try to put your velocity vector pipper on the far end of the deck.
Alright, Fresno's on target.
You can also press the button Tomcat Ball for the LSO to give you directions. And that's proper communications.
Here we go.
Looking good.
Oh,
A little bit high. I hope I mean.
oh.
Oh. Yeah. Good landing.
What wire was that?
You can
Oh, one wire. Fuck.
you can look in your kneeboard. There's a page that will tell you how your glide slope looked like.
You missed at least one important step in the pattern. Your step would have been break entry. This pass is invalid.
Ah, but landing is a landing. A good landing is where you can walk away from.
That was a one. Dude, that was a one wire.
You were a little bit
I
low.
don't know what that means.
Catch the first wire from the 4 that are available on the deck. Ideally, you should catch the 3 wire all the time, they say. 4th wire is a little bit sketchy because then you are way too high, and the first wire is like you almost hit the deck, but almost not.
No, the 3 wire is the best one.
Exactly.
Yes.
One wire is really bad because if you're any lower, you're gonna hit the rear. That means you're gonna hit the back end of the deck. That means that a very steep descent, and if it was any steeper, you would hit the back end of the deck or in the water. 4 wire means you almost overshot. A 3 wire is perfect. Anyway,
Alright, nice.
let me go taxi over to the side and get that green. And we get some fuel. And we're gonna try it again.
Yeah, take catapult 1.
Oh, let me get some water too.
Alright, it's my turn, I guess.
Yeah, you can ask in the Airboss menu for commands.
Air boss. Wait, I already requested a marshal, but I guess he...
We are in the Marshal. But now we go to...
I'm already in a pattern queue,
Yeah,
which means
you can ask
I
commands.
don't know what that means. How do I ask for commands?
That's F10 Airboss,
F10, air boss.
F3, and then request commands F4.
He says, "Oh, fuck."
That happens.
Oh, did you crash?
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, that's the thing you got to be real careful about.
Yeah.
Because you're only flying 800 feet, you have to really pay attention to your altitude and whatnot. Use
Yeah, but
the radar
Marshall-
altimeter
Marshall
warning is
said-
extremely useful. Set it at like
4.5 over
the rescue
800.
helicopter just flew over to where you crashed.
Yeah, he will pick you up.
I had it set to autopilot holding altitude, and I guess I forgot. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, you spawned on me. That's great.
Oh, that's a close spawn.
Yeah, let me. Hold on.
Can I select a different spot, maybe?
Yeah, you can take another
Let me
clincher
taxi
or...
forward. I was gonna taxi forward and just.
Oh, it's the same spot.
Oh.
Yeah, let me just. I thought the spawn protection would not allow that, but okay.
It's DCS.
Alright, let me try to speedrun startup. That's 9.
1, 2, 3.
Hey,
1, 2,
I got the landing done the right way.
Yeah, if your first points are...
What's my score, Chief?
He did case 1.
Is that
Hey.
is that a C minus?
He did
Read A with the curve.
oh, you can grade it, but it's the LSO job to grade it. And you can see it on the kneeboard if you have a grade, but I think they say oh, you didn't have proper blah blah, so it's ungraded.
Well, Airboss said I missed one part of it, which is where you like.
It will spit out a code with some letters in it, and that will tell you what happened in the landing stuff. Some
Wait, so if I go to help, and then like skill level.
no,
Wait.
it's on your kneeboard as page. Let's see, page number 13.
This
It will give you a trap seat.
Oh yeah, trap sheet. So I got a 4-wire. The time in the grove of light. The groove is where you're is when you're on the final approach, right?
It's on your final, yeah.
Okay.
First you have
So that was
Marshall,
about
then
30 seconds. If I remember, I'm gonna say it's about 30 seconds. I wasn't really timing it.
oh, you took your time.
But I was not using ACLS or auto throttle.
That's nice.
I believe I got a 4. What is it? The 4. Which one's the wire that's closest to the rear? Is it the 1 wire?
One wire.
one line.
Yes, I got a 1 wire.
Hey, it's a good landing.
I'm alive.
Exactly. He didn't break
This
the
is why.
tomcat.
You're alive.
This is why I didn't apply for the Navy. This is why I applied for the Air Force, not the Navy. Because
Ground
of this
crew is
shit
happy.
Right here. But the Tomcat's a really cool plane, so I'm gonna put up with it. That's the only reason why I'm putting up with this. That's the only why I'm putting up with Navy aircraft, because the Tomcat's really, really cool. Like I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't do this for. I wouldn't be. This is why I don't like get like the F-18 or anything like that. What we need though is a naval A-10.
Where's the attitude warning thing? Because I guess I forgot to turn it on or something.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
turn it up to the right and then set a warning altitude you want.
I'd set to
Where
like
on the
8,
right?
I'd set to like 700 or so.
Where is it?
It's the most left gauge on the front
It says radar
panel.
altitude, and there's a little knob on it, and you turn
Oh,
it.
oh, yeah,
It'll move a little
Ooh,
carrot.
I totally forgot about the radar altimeter. Yes.
Yeah, the radar altimeter is extremely useful here.
I don't think I fucking turned it on.
Not only is it useful in case 1, but it works really well in all cases because radar altitude works in all conditions.
Flying above mountains and stuff,
Yeah.
in clouds and stuff.
Okay. What was the communication with tower again? 144 ready to taxi, I guess. Is that it?
The channel is 306, and then you call your call sign, ready to taxi, taxiing to Cat 3241.
Okay, channel number 4. One four four ready to taxi.
Filling up my tank to like 40%. Woo!
144 taxi to
3-wire.
Oh Jesus!
3-wire?
Yeah, good.
Hey, 3-wire.
Perfect.
Nice, Jesus. 144 taxi to Delta 2.
147 taxi to Catapult 3. Oh, better check those trims.
Yeah. Okay, red deck. Gypsy 1 to taxi cat 1. Oh dear.
Alright. 144 launch from Cat 2.
I think my ground crew is not synchronized because you launched to the launch officer straight to him.
What?
Through the
I don't
yellow
even
shirt.
see. I don't even see these people.
Oh, funny guy. Yellow
Is
shirts.
that part of a module? Or?
I don't know. Maybe it's a super carrier thing or
I don't have that.
no. It might ignore it then.
Is there a takeoff trim button?
Is there a takeoff trim?
That'd be nice.
6
That'd be
degree.
To zero. Zero trim.
6 degrees, something like that. Just give it a little bit touch of trim. Not too much.
I'm setting up my data link and taking stuff, and I'll try to do the. What is it called again? The entry when you fly parallel.
It's the initial.
Initial.
Yeah. First you have Marshall, you fly above the carrier in a stack with all the other Tomcats or F-18s. Then you ask for in comments. And you go from the stack. When you're flying above the carrier, or when the carrier is on your left side, on the other side of the circle.
Am I too far forward to actually connect to the catapult? Yeah, I am.
You can look at page 21 of your kneeboard. It will explain how the initial should be performed.
Alright, the marshal said expected BRC 132, so I'm gonna put that on the
Course
HSD.
heading, yeah. HSD select course, correct.
Mhm. Alright, but you're too high. Okay. Go around again.
And the initial is just flying on the right side at the carrier, altitude around 1000 feet, 800, speed 350 nautical miles.
Yeah, I'll go around again.
Yeah, then you make it.
Because I was communicating with the bot thing.
If you fly with 2 Tomcats or 3 Tomcats, in this turn you can make a separation with 15 to 10 seconds. So one Tomcat
I'm
makes a
still on the
turn.
deck. The deck is not green.
You can call it out. Deck is red.
Gun 5147, deck red.
And on page 22 it will describe what to do when you're going into the initial up to final.
20 what? Sorry.
22.
Okay. It's still not letting me hook onto the
Okay, I don't think we have the same page number.
Okay, when you see a yellow carrier with yellow striped lines, that's the page I...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I see it.
So you fly around the carrier, make your speed brake, gears down, wing sweep will go automatically on 20 degrees. If you put your wings manually to the sweep position to make some impersonations on the deck crew, you have to turn it back.
Is that really the only reason why you do that? Or?
Yeah, yeah.
No way.
DLC
Totally.
activated, and then you have like this long straight line where you have the time to get on speed. If depending on your weight, your fuel, your loadout, you can figure out what your right on speed is. Angle of attack. When you have that in your
I
hands,
will
and
do the impression.
then when you fly 800
Oh,
feet,
the ground
you
crew's awkwardly
see-
standing up, staring at me. I need them to actually, like, get me hooked on here, please.
request for launch. Maybe
Alright,
that helps.
the deck is not clear.
Yeah, when you're
The
on
deck-
speed, you can make a left turn. When you are starting the turn, you should be like 800 feet. You go into that turn, you make a 90-degree turn. So
Let
you
me
should.
change catapult. Let me
you
change
should-
catapults, you guys, so that way you guys can land.
Well,
Okay, let me continue. When you're on a 90-degree turn, you should have like 450 feet of altitude left. And then you should face the carrier on your left side of your window.
wait, how much altitude?
You start at
4?
800 before you started
And
to
you
turn.
should have 4 after you do the 180.
No, when you are in the 90-degree turn of that 180 degrees turn, it's like you
Oh.
descend to up to 450 feet. Then you are not that high to descend from the carrier, because the distance shall not be that much to make that severe corrections. So, but that turn feels a little bit unnatural. You want to correct in another way. You need to trust the system that you will be on the right position after that 180 degrees turn, so you don't have to fight at altitude afterwards to correct massively, and so you can focus more on the alignment with the runway and holding a certain altitude than correcting altitude. And then you also need to correct the heading, because you have like a
Alright.
few seconds to.
Going to the entry point now. It's 800, yes. Alright, I guess the deck is green now, so I can proceed.
The deck is green.
Deck is green.
Evening.
Hey,
Quite a bit
Victor.
too low here, but
Don't go to 147 deck green.
alright. Gear, flaps, hook,
hook, DLC.
wings, manual, or
Yeah.
automatic,
Just be
sorry.
careful not to bump my wing over here.
And DLC. Alright, after I see the butt of the carrier, I start turn.
When you're a beginner, you can also lengthen that line to give you some more time, but the sharper the turn, you have to have it all right at the right moment. So you extend flight 2 miles out of it and then make the turn. It gives you more practice moments, but
Oh, that looks good. I think I have
How-
it on up. Maybe too
So
high?
you practice
to
on
tell.
case 3, so in case 1's
Case one's.
environment, right?
yeah.
Wave off.
Yeah, that's also what I do if I'm practicing carrier landings.
Just make it yourself as easy as it is. It's already hard,
Yeah.
so but
After you do a wave off, is it a wave off?
you enter the new initial pattern.
So you gear up, flaps up.
No,
and
you just
try
keep the
again.
gears down, flaps down, and then you enter into the initial pattern. Where you make,
Oh, initial pattern?
yeah,
Again?
you fly on the opposite side of the carrier, 1.2 miles ideally. So it should be on your left then. Then you try to get your on speed, 800 feet. Airspeed between 135, 150. When you are comfortable,
Wait, so after you wave off,
Yeah. you make a left turn.
you have to gear up and do
No,
the same procedure again. Or?
You know, not particularly. You have to gear up because you want to land. So you only have to get
I don't know.
because if you are entering the initial pattern, you have to gear down maybe 5 seconds later. So it's
Because the initial pattern is like when you fly on the right side of the carrier, right?
yeah, but there's if you look on your kneeboard, there's a bolter wave off pattern.
Okay, I see, I
Yeah.
see. Both are way up.
So that's what you
Okay.
should do.
Mhm.
And male power is like
Yeah, I'll stay off the landing line, but I'm still moving around. But the deck is still green. Just don't go too far off the landing line, okay?
The distance should be 1.2 maybe miles.
yeah,
when you're
that's
flying
ideal.
Anti-parallel.
Yep. Then you have the right distance to make the right turn to get yourself really aligned with the deck. And you can intercept the glide slope. Crashed again.
Oh, a helicopter just spawned next to me.
073. The Marshall lied to me.
Yeah.
073.
Oh dear. PCS completely crashed.
I guess I should wait for you before I attempt doing funny stuff.
I'll be right back in a few seconds.
Oh, also I forgot about the fuel. I was full on fuel.
Yeah, that makes things different here. But it's also a nice practice when you're heavy. Your flight behavior will be different when you're flying light loaded and heavy weighted. And then you also have weather and pitching deck maybe in the future. Low visibility.
Oh, we haven't even gotten to that, huh?
Or high stressful situations where you almost died 5 times. You're low on fuel, shitty weather, you're hungry.
Have you guys done
You wanna take-
missions with like bad weather or bad visibility and you
Yeah.
land on the carrier?
We had.
And how many of the members managed to land safely? Or-
Sometimes only one.
really? Jesus.
Yeah, it might be a case 3 with it with a turning carrier. With people on low on
Turning
fuel.
carrier? What?
Yeah, it's like
Is that even possible?
deciding, yeah, we go left. We don't wait for the pilots to land. And you're low on fuel. Can't see shit. Carrier is also bugging with lights off. Most of the time they will put the lights on so you get like a more nice landing strip visibility thing in the pitch blackness. Especially when you play in VR, it's hell. You don't see shit. Only maybe the last 30 meters you see a deck like.
Oh, yeah. Man, I need to try this game in VR.
That's really nuts.
I only have a PlayStation VR.
Okay.
Okay, one of the carriers, like, blast shield is stuck upwards. They tried to, like, take off, and plane just rolled forward without even being launched.
Hmm?
I'm still having trouble, like, getting hooked up to the catapult.
Yeah, you should take a U-turn, drive around, and try to align again. You can press F8, and then will notify the ground crew that you want to request a launch. And then maybe they will act on it.
Okay.
Oh god, DCS is really buggy.
Man, this airplane really likes going high altitude.
Came in.
All right, launch bars in. We did it.
They accept you.
Yeah.
Gotta be like 1 meter ahead of the cookie thing.
Guys wave his arms. Spinning motion, the indication to throttle up. Man.
Be right back.
Roger.
30 seconds. I don't have any crash incidents.
Go! Alright. Perfect takeoff.
Chief, disconnect ground air supply.
Yeah, you're airborne.
Alright, I'm back. I'm still alive.
Ground air
That's
supply
nice.
is now connected. Turn off the ground power.
Gunfighter 147, airborne.
Copy.
Right, I guess I should attempt the thing again. Entry.
You have also have a case of
Initial
departure and case 1
Oh, okay.
departure. And when you do a case 1 departure, when you launch from the deck, you fly below 500 knots at an airspeed of 250
Alright, let's start.
knots. And therefore 7 nautical miles. That will disguise the operations of the carrier for radar detection, probably from the enemy, stuff like that.
So basically just fly low,
Mm-hmm.
like really low. So
500 knots. Or
Right,
500
because
feet,
the-
I mean. Yeah.
the carrier's so short that like any seaborne radar, any long distance radars, it's probably gonna pick you up.
Exactly. It's like, hey, there's something happening over there.
Yeah, was other boats and shoreline radar.
And then when you're on the left catapult, you pitch a little bit to the left, and when you're on the right catapult, you pitch a little bit to the right for catapult 1 and 2. No, I think 1 and 2 is both right, and 3 and 4 is a little bit to the left to not interfere with traffic launching from catapults, yada yada. If it's really a busy deck.
Chief, disconnect ground air supply.
And they launch 20 aircrafts in a half hour or something like that.
Chief, turn off the ground power.
The BRC's already dialed in. Hold the Angels 2.
Wait, why is it saying BRC 132 when it's not 132?
You can reset it. The airboss can ask for re-entry. I think it
I
will
don't know.
reset.
When I click request marshal, they say negative. You're already in the queue.
Yeah, you can go to F10, F3 airboss, and then you can press F8, reset my status, and then you can do everything again.
yeah.
Maybe it will update the stuff.
Okay, then.
I think we just let the holding zone just reach 132.
Okay.
We can also add it in manually.
Request marshal.
Let's see, what is this? We're not. No, it's really.
Okay, it's still saying expected BRC 132, which is.
It's wrong. Let's see what it is now. Ish. Now
I
heading
have it set
is
to 073.
073 Courtney.
073. Let me update my course.
Okay, I guess the bot is broken or something.
It's GCS. You hope that something works out of the complexity we're in.
And the Airbus is a custom thing, right? It's not vanilla.
We can also do ATC and then F5 and then F1. But the Airbus gives you a little bit more detailed instructions. You also have a button that's called Tomcat Ball in the key binding menu from controls options. You can press Tomcat Ball when you are in the final glide slope path, and that will
ready to taxi.
and that will start a communication line between you and the LSO. That will give you more detailed instructions of what to do in your glide slope. For example, wave off,
Yeah.
too low,
I'm gonna bind that right now. Hold on.
a little bit left.
Oh,
Yeah, because the
And there's all,
one of the issues is I can't see the Fresnel lens.
yeah,
I
it's
can see
hard.
the HUD, like it'll come up, the UI element will come up, but
Yeah,
the actual Fresnel lens on the ship I can't really see very well.
it's hard.
alright,
You need
I'm
to have
going
binoculars for that.
to the initial.
I'm assuming in real life it's much brighter.
Yeah.
I've seen the thing not turned off in real life. I haven't seen the actual. Never seen it turned on in real life.
And the
I'm assuming it's like
resolution.
because it's supposed to be like a reflective. It's like a reflective light.
You can only see it when you are
Magnifies
supposed to
its
see it.
Yeah, it magnifies its visibility from a distance. It's not necessarily like a really bright light, it's just that it's reflected in a way that
It's
you can see it from a great distance. Like those
it's a cat
port
eye.
lights.
Those cat's eyes, you know.
Yeah.
They will only reflect when you at a certain angle. The glide slope angle. That's where you should see it, and I think it's like some mirror Fresnel thing. Because it's not shining like a normal lamp every direction. It's just like a narrow
Those
band.
Yeah, if you look at the Fresnel lens, it has like a curve. The back end is curved, and it has certain lenses. It's like those little concentric lenses made up of concentric circles. I have to actually look up how the optics on that thing works.
I think it's the same like
Those are my
traffic
strong
signs, you know. They have those coating. It will reflect when the source of light is put into it or something. Or those things in runways. Those metal bobs with lights in it. I think they reflect. Yeah.
Alright, I'm moving to initial approach thing.
Okay.
Deck looks clear. Maybe a bit too high and fast, but whatever. Alright, turning in. Throttle idle, I guess.
Yep. And when you're below 300, turn down your gear. Hook down.
300, you said?
Yeah.
Gear down?
When under 250, you can lower your flaps.
Flaps down.
Activate DLC.
DLC. Oh, I'm already like 200 knots speed.
Watch your altitude.
I mean, with throttle idle, it's probably.
Yeah, not either.
Oh, I
You can
forgot to
kick.
set the wing sweep to automatic. That's probably why.
Yeah, it's also important. Yeah. Try again.
Well, let's see what happens with this approach.
It's hard with your wings not. Oh, yeah, if your wings open, okay. A little bit high.
No, that's bad.
You need to be on AOA 15 degrees. Yeah, wave off.
Oh, I think actually, I think I broke my flaps.
Oh, that's not that. You can buy a 6-pack for your ground crew too.
Yeah, you can get them on. You can get them off Amazon.
Amazon card.
Do you lower the flaps at 250?
Yeah, above 250 they will jam, and they will get stuck.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Ooh.
No, that's with this. So, yeah, that's not working. I guess I'll respawn.
What happened?
No, the flaps are broken. One of them is like sideways.
Yeah, but you don't need to put them back up. in
No,
order to
you
land.
can still land, or that's fine.
Yeah, just keep him down. Keep a stable speed of 200 and do it again.
Yep.
Okay, I'll try, but they're asymmetrical for me. I don't know if there's like an emergency thing.
Or just
No, if they're stuck. The only way that in the original F14B could have been resetted is by the button pad near your left knee, but that circuit breaker. But
Master
that's not
reset?
implemented
Oh.
yet.
Oh,
You need to reset the hydraulics in the flaps, and after that you need to reset the hydraulics of the wing sweep.
yeah, I don't think that's possible in the game, I guess.
That's not in game. They have announced it earlier this year that they want to put that in as well.
that's crazy. Then we need like
Yeah, I need to
micromanage.
buy a whole new butt box if they do that.
Yeah. We need to manage like
Try
60
landing
fuses.
with asymmetric flaps.
If you can't do it, the way how I deal with asymmetric flaps and wings is splitting the throttle a little bit. That left or right produces more power than the other one.
My joystick doesn't allow me to do that. Unfortunately. You know, I will go ahead. And see
Lateral stick.
Rudder
if
more.
someone dies. Yeah, rudder.
Gypsy want to launch Cat 1. Wrong channel.
Wait, is the deck there?
Yeah, I'm on Cat 1. Okay, let's see how you're gonna perform. Oh, a little bit low. Yeah, you're right.
Ooh. That's low. Oh,
Yeah. Oh, wave off.
Yeah, I'm
Going
right now
again.
serving the deck, and I'm like, I see you attempting that landing.
Are you
What is the
fleet?
Say again?
You're on the 5th fleet.
Yeah, in the circus.
Circus.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm having trouble keeping my altitude right because you have to stay between 800 and 1,000, which is kind of narrow without any visual references.
When you're
Yeah,
in
I'll be
front of the
able to-
carrier, you should end at like 300, 400 feet. So you have like easy descent, not too much, and
Showing nails 4 o'clock.
you don't want to end too high in the final. There's a lot of magic happening in that last turn from 800 feet descending to 450 and then get a nice alignment with the deck and your glide slope.
I think this is a pretty big carrier.
Alright, nails 5 o'clock.
Alright. Approaching. Yeah.
Okay.
Looking good.
Ooh, I see that.
Oh.
Probably killed someone else.
Well, why did you hit?
Yeah,
Take
I
a
would
look.
have probably killed someone, but you know.
Well, why did you hit?
You landed.
Let me check.
You were for 1 wire.
Next time try to use the center line that's marked on the deck.
Yeah, I saw that, but
Oh, we got nails right on our 6.
It's a landing.
yeah, it was too difficult with like one of my flaps is fully down and the other one is retracted. So
You scored extra points, you know.
Just
Against
keep, so
against all
both
the
your
odds.
flaps are broken.
yeah, I can't even retract my wings now. So
Nope. Yeah, then you need to go into the repair cycle.
You need to buy a 6-pack for the ground cool to keep them happy.
oh, I should have checked my grading. I don't think it was worth checking.
Maybe it's still in your kneeboard.
Nails 7 o'clock.
No, it's not.
Well, you both made a successful landing, so we can scrape off this case 1 landing.
We're in initial.
And try to use the tomcat ball function. Your LSO will guide you in. If you're up in the future for more advanced case 2, case 3 landings, you can always do that.
We need to do it in the middle of a hurricane. Alright.
Pitching deck,
God intended.
low on fuel. Just ejected.
Oh Jesus! The carrier is turning.
Yeah, as long as you keep your wheel blocks on, nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah, I couldn't figure out how to properly communicate with the marshal with the F10 thing. They just gave me like BRC, which was wrong.
Yeah.
Left me hanging.
Might be the server scripting on the Airbus. It's It's not always. But a little bit light version is the ATC on F5. It should work too-ish, I think.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, I'm trying to get the pattern right, the entry pattern right.
Yeah.
So I got the first turn. Oh wait, the ship's turning. Human suffering.
It's all part of that facing the different environment, adapt to it, keep your head cool,
It's turning right now.
don't panic, watch your altitude, don't F up the flaps. And,
Does this yes have ship physics? Probably not.
The super carrier module has the most ship physics.
the most advanced, you said?
No,
Yeah,
what
the
is
most
the-
advanced. And that means you got crew on the deck, and the ship may bob up and down.
Ah. Does it also have like rotational inertia and stuff?
Don't know.
Well, they have a
I'm-
coffee mug that is specially made for golfs and pitching decks.
Alright, just to make sure, the new BRC, the new ship heading is 139.
139.
Seems to be holding it right now.
I think it's just making circles or something in this area.
Oh, nails, 8 o'clock.
Hey.
Normally I like to play Rio, but you know, you challenged me to complete like Tomcat qualification, so I had to do it.
Well, also doing this call is helpful because allows you to know what backseat work needs to be done. I should be the one actually taking notes here. Okay, extend flaps. So turn where you can see the back of the boat. Not yet, not yet, not yet. Okay, you can see the back of the deck now. Hook down, gear down, DLC engage.
Flaps down.
I'm too long in the groove.
Yeah, don't mention him. He's just like picture perfect scripting. We're here for a good landing practicing.
103, launching Cat 1.
You can say on the radio your call sign and then on final.
10 147 on final.
And you can also press the Tomcat ball button.
I'm too slow.
1, 2, 3, off the deck.
Here you go.
I'm too fast.
Wave off, wave off. The LSO isn't lying. Maybe he will scream bolter, 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 but you might push it on the deck, but you have to know by yourself, you're sure. But the ideal glide slope, the right descent, the right AOA, when you're in that last turn, when you get it right,
Nails, 8 o'clock.
feels like magic. And then LSO is also happy. But it's a skill to master.
Yeah, I'll hear back if I got the pilot slot in the Air Force at the end of the month. So that's exciting.
Hey. Eventually it's all about landing on a post stamp in the middle of the ocean. So it's
Well, the U.S. Air Force doesn't land on carriers, so some of their planes have hooks for emergencies.
yeah, short on the airfields.
Friendly, Tomcat, 4 o'clock. Will, 6
Well, they
miles.
have hooks for, like, they can't land on an airfield, and
Oh,
also,
we got nails right on our 6.
I think they have them for carriers, like an emergency, but landing an U.S. Air Force plane on a carrier will certainly damage the airplane. And certainly damage the carrier. That's why it's sort of emergencies only.
It's better than a parachute, I think.
102. See you at 10.
F-15 also has a hook.
BRC's 131, of course at 139.
Yeah, it might be the F-10 BRC from the ship, but this is the BRC from the landing strip, I think. A little bit degree difference.
Okay, keep that 139. 139 was working fine.
Oh, okay.
One, two, three, entering stack.
Roger. Okay. Nails, 8 o'clock.
Damn it, where's the boat?
It's floating in the water.
Friendlies, F-14, 7 o'clock, 1 mile.
These are Tomcats that fly. Once it's flying, keep flying until it suddenly doesn't.
Yeah, I got the fleet. Who's on approach?
Hey.
I am.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm not too high.
Yeah. Wave off, wave off.
103 approaching.
How am I doing on fuel? I'm at 4,000. Big gap.
Oh. You can do about 15 more misses.
You can always
Oh, I
launch
was
a
muted.
tanker, so you can refuel and then
You
try
think I know
again.
how to hit a tanker?
6 o'clock.
Yeah, they can launch a tanker for you. Get some fuel in the air.
We've got nailed 9 o'clock.
I've tried refueling in the F-15. I said I don't think it's possible with the jittery throttle to actually mid-air refuel for me.
I tried, but I could only hold the connection for like 10 seconds. And
Like
Yeah.
the jittery throttle shouldn't be an issue once they actually get connected, but
It's like 20
Yes, I need
seconds
new-
of flight
I need new
time.
throttle, I need new rudder pedals because, like the TWCS flight system, like the stick is really good, but the throttle and the pedals are awful. Potentiometer gives out real early.
Yeah, I've had mine now for 6 years, and it's slowly starting to lose its.
Mine went out after 1 year.
Really?
Yeah, not that much use.
I've been using this thing for so long now, and I have so many hours with it.
Hey, what?
Fuck.
Wait, what happened? I just saw you disappear from.
I had the ass.
Oh, you hit the rear.
I had too
of
much
the-
speed on.
Oops.
What
Too much
is
fuel.
the correct thing to say when you try to
Your
do a
call
landing,
sign
but you
and
decide to
then
break off?
oh, when you want to break off.
It's
Yeah.
break off is a complete stop of the approach. So, and a wave off is when you're going back into the stack.
So you just say 144 breaking off or something.
Wave off.
Wave off. If you're breaking off, you're not going to land anymore.
Oh, okay. And what does bolter mean?
That you hit the deck, but you didn't catch the wire, and then you do the same as a wave off, but a bolter is hitting the deck almost, or you hit the deck. It was a missed landing, and a wave off is like a missed approach before landing.
Go fly 147 on the final.
Press the tomcat ball button. Yeah, you will get your LSO connection. You will communicate with the deck crew that you are. What's your altitude?
Oh,
What's your altitude?
love.
Full speed on. Oh,
There's a ship
okay.
Ooh.
That was close.
I was too busy fiddling
We've got
with like
nailed 9
keyboard with the
o'clock.
LSO.
Huh? I'm trying to. Oh wait, that's probably in the 14. we 14 pilots. Ball. I don't even have that bound.
It's a really nice button because you call the LSO from you have your ILS aligned and you're commencing the glide slope. It will give you feedback on what you're doing.
Oh no! The Toyota dealership is giving me phone calls. It's the once yesterday. The car dealers are here. Ah!
What model are you getting?
I'm shopping around for a car right now, and I test drove a Prius that day.
Get a
man.
CHR.
But man, the
Prius? What are you fucking...
what? It's a good.
It's pretty good.
Yes.
It sounds like
CHR.
like
It's
homo,
the same
homo,
thing,
homo,
but
homo.
get a CHR. It's the same thing, but you don't have the negative reputation.
I mean, okay, well, I just need a car to get my ass from point A to point B. So
Ah, yeah.
Oh, for that thing, actually.
Oh no, should I get like a ladder or something?
Lada.
Toyota has pretty
A
good
ladder.
hybrid fitting.
Flintstone's car.
Nails 10 o'clock. And oh, nails 9 o'clock.
Let's see. In this, let's see, in course mode. Well, in AWL mode, doesn't say the distance from the carrier.
Yes, should be. It's on the left top. It should say range.
It's blank.
Then you should have tell Jester to align the data link to the carrier. Just a manual, data link, and then set host. US
Okay.
tennis.
Looks like nails 7 o'clock.
Dealing. Set house. Still not giving me the range.
Then you need to have this steer commands mode. Those 5 horizontal buttons, the middle one.
Yeah, AWL.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still in.
And
yeah,
then
that's the mode I'm in right now. It's not showing.
and those 6 toggle switches, the most left bottom one should be up.
Yeah, to factor PCD.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the
Factor
lazy man's
PCD.
way of landing.
That's only for the HUD and stuff, right? It should be showing.
Then your HSD should turn into a heading circle with range and course heading select.
They have the course on there, just the range number is the range is blank.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
Try giving the data link again. I think I had this before, and then
Awesome. I think you land soon. Let's see, let me make sure. Tactical data link system. 7. Set host. John Sinus.
Roger.
Your ILS should be on also.
Time wait, 8 o'clock. 1 mile.
ILS is on.
Okay.
The AWL is just at the ILS mode.
Yeah, but the toggle switch on the right, it's called AN/ARA.
On the right?
Yeah, it's a little bit under your canopy. It's most right of your sight. There's like a
The VDI trim.
it's on the
You mean the radio, the 63?
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the blue rectangle underneath your compass.
And your oxygen level thingy on your right.
Yeah.
Might be
over
hidden.
there. I see. So what
Looks like
time is it
nails
to?
7 o'clock.
It should be up.
So 10?
10 is your
Wait,
range
what
then.
are you talking about?
He's trying to figure out which channel the carrier is on.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's in the keyboard. It will say which channel data link has for particular things in your mission.
I know about the data link frequency, but what other frequency?
Arc 3 is the should be the Arc 63 channels.
But you can also tell Jester to align it with the data link host
Oh,
in the Jester
Yeah,
menu.
238.00.
Oh, I'm showing nails 11 o'clock.
But it doesn't say which channel.
Nope.
oh yeah, I was asking about that. I don't know what channel is the correct one. How to figure it out.
Well, we need to land soon. I'm at 3,100.
I think it's channel 1.
Channel 1?
Yeah, by default. You don't have to touch the knob. It's already set like channel 1. Because I got
Maybe channel 0?
channel 0 could also be the lowest setting of the knob. But I think you can turn it around. Yeah, you can turn it around. It should be like not 6 o'clock, but 1 to left.
The range number is still not showing.
I don't think that's
Nails,
related to
7
that
o'clock.
thing. That's channel. If you're using the AWL steering, it should be the data link.
You can have landing selected, then AWL PCD, then enable vector PCD, and then it should line up, because I got it. It's channel 1 on the ANR, the ANR 63.
Yeah, I have that all set up.
And what do you see in your HSD?
Still no range. I have
Your radar
Force
screen or
number.
your...
the range is still not coming up. Still blank.
That's awkward.
Well, let's assume it's broken.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
just
think we just
do
have
it
to eyeball it.
Yeah, just eyeball it, and as long
Either way.
you can also land on your TACAN.
Yeah, use Tekken instead, maybe.
Yeah, your Tekken says the right altitude or range. Yeah.
Yep,
Tekken
always.
doesn't have the range. Tekken doesn't have the range either. Let me just go in. Wait, I need to check Tekken.
You should call Jester to set Tekken of the stance.
Nails, 7 o'clock.
Let's see. Select radio channel.
Go to navigation, Tekken radio, tune Tekken. And you should
Roger that.
be able to
To
choose,
check. Okay.
use
Yeah,
the...
Heads up.
there we
Nails,
go.
5
Now we
o'clock.
have the range number. Now we go to. There we go. Yep, we got it.
Hooray.
So it relies on the Tekken exclusively to get the range number. You can't get it from the data link.
I didn't know that.
No, you need to set everything up before you can even get it, because TACAN does the beeps and the boops. Calculates the distance in miles with those beeps and boops. But the data link gives you other information as well, like traffic and a bunch of other
Turning
stuff.
left.
Wait, what info do you get from Tekken?
The bips and boops.
Bearing and range?
Stuff.
Say
Oh,
again?
TACAN only does the distance and the
Bearing.
and the yeah,
Range.
thank you. No, yeah, range and bearing. That's it. But you need the data link set up so you can get your radar stuff for RWR and a bunch of other things, so you can land. But you can also do that within E3 or different other stuff.
Mark 1 eyeball also works.
Yeah, that's how I've been landing since for years now. I only set up the TACAN, and that's it.
The Tekken plus the BRC from, you know,
The thing is, when you're doing case 3, you kind of need the AWL.
Yeah.
You cannot all that. If you can eyeball it, it's either case 1 or a case 2.
yeah, I see.
If your eyeball is the case 3, you have your heart in your neck, man.
Yeah, I practiced it, but it's not a smart idea to eyeball a case 3.
You must have a death wish.
Because you can only see in the case 3, you can only see the deck at the last minute. Like at the very last second.
Yeah.
Right when we're about to land.
Last 5 seconds.
You micromanage everything.
The only thing you can do on a case 3 is see if the lighthouse is either red or white.
Heads
That's
up,
it.
Nails, 6 o'clock. o'clock.
Red, white, or green. If it's either red or white, it's you don't land. If it's green, you're in the glide slope. But still, you need to get all the other stuff working first. So if you're not comfortable with doing a cage 3, let this old man tell you, just go for an army base.
The army days? What's that?
I did a
You
funny
know, one
thing.
of those solid state carriers?
Rather do an automatic landing, but a solid state carrier. What's that? What is it? It's like on the land.
That's land.
Ah,
I got nailed at 8
okay.
o'clock.
Copy.
Who's doing it?
Ooh, too low.
A little bit low, yeah.
Coming up, coming up.
Not too much, but keep it going. Oh, too low.
Oh,
Too low. Might can hit it. Yo! You made it, but you hurt your engine.
Yeah, I think you bounced off your range.
Yeah.
yeah, bounce off my engine, but I did catch it.
Hey,
Okay.
you were a little bit low in the groove.
yeah, that hurt. That's above the elbow right there. Ooh. Took the gauges.
My turn.
Red deck.
Pursuit on through now.
We
So
got
yeah,
a red
barely
deck.
did not clear the deck.
Oh dear. TCS crashing again.
My engine still works.
Crashing.
So let me get out of the way. Engine's on fire!
You have to pull your engine extension, ignition, stuff like that. Otherwise, you might explode.
Oh, I never figured out how to fix like the
Those
when
yellow,
you get an engine fire.
those yellow things.
This is fine.
It's new in the patch.
Yeah, I heard when you get shot from an AA gun or something and you catch a fire,
It's gonna be nasty in seconds.
what are you supposed to do so you don't like explode in 5 seconds?
You cut your fuel,
Yeah,
and then
I
you
tried doing that, but I still exploded.
extend those yellow bars, and underneath that yellow bar there's an fire extinguisher button.
Yeah. That's like exactly what I do, but I still explode.
Yeah,
That's so
What yellow bar?
those yellow bars
The
in front of you.
emergency fuel cutoff.
You mean, oh, those emergency? Yeah, okay. So the fuel shut off buttons.
And underneath
Yeah.
that, underneath it is a small extinguisher fire button. It's really hard to press in VR. It's the most awkward
Okay,
button.
engine fire is off, but we have a fire in the wing.
It's the most awkward
Was there a
button.
flame piece of debris flying across the deck?
Well, maybe we get Ingrid's fire
Yo, what's up?
extinguisher
Yo,
crew.
what's up?
Oh god, you look really roughed up, man.
I mean, I did catch the wire.
Yeah.
I just bumped my engine against the end of the deck. 'Cause it was too low at the very last second.
My turn. I'm going to the initial point.
Roger.
Initial entry.
Oh, we have some red screenshots of it for this.
Say again?
Oh, the burning tomcat from the airboss tower looks rad, man.
This is fine.
The helicopter is coming for you.
Right? Have you seen
We might have a red deck soon because the helicopter's landing.
Wait, It's landing? Why is it landing?
I don't know what it's gonna do, but
I haven't ejected yet. I'm trying to get the ground.
I don't trust helicopters. I once slammed into one, launching from a catapult while the helicopter was landing. It's like,
Well, the deck looks green to me, so...
no, it's gonna be red in a second.
It's funny, if you're on fire on the deck, a bunch of deck crew come run up and
Deck
push
is
you
red.
out.
Chopper on the deck.
The chopper's on the deck. Yeah, let me eject so I can.
Oh shit.
Oh no, I clipped through the. No!
You forgot
What
the.
does it say? I destroyed you.
Well, that was a good landing. As you know, I walked away from it.
No ground crew around.
Did you fly with the autopilot always on?
Yeah, the deck is a little bit roughed up, but I think you still can land on it. Just catch 3-wire. You don't fly into the debris of your lost pilot.
Is it green now, the deck?
Deck is green. Deck is green.
Okay. Going to the initial point. Is it called an initial point? I keep forgetting.
You're now on final. If you made your
No,
last
I don't
turn.
wanna be on final.
Oh, okay, then you're on your
I don't wanna
initial.
be on final.
Just fly on your right side of the carrier.
Yes.
Make your speed brake turn.
So 800 feet. Speed, I guess 300, 350 or something.
350 is ideal.
Wings swept back.
In your first turn, wings on automatic, airspeed 300, gear down, flaps down to 50, activate DLC, hook down, get on speed.
Did I just overtake him?
You flying over the carrier now?
Oh, no, I'm right behind you.
Wow.
Alright, turning.
They have a nice window here where you can see the tomcats flying over when they go into initial.
Gear, flaps, hook, wings. Oops.
It's
DLC.
nice.
Alright. See the ass of the carrier
Roger.
going to final.
Nice 3-wire. If you hurry up, the
Wait,
deck
someone
will be
else is
green.
landing?
Yeah. This deck
Did
is.
you do it? Did you do a 3-wire?
Deck is green.
Hey!
I did a 3-wire, but I skipped a step.
You're high.
I got like, I think my
Hi.
last landing is a half
Alright, one
wire.
over, break
Like,
You're
off.
still high. Yeah, wave off, wave
What
off.
is it called? Wave off, wave off. Where did that happen?
Yeah, Victor did a nice tree landing.
Thank you. I've done 3 yesterday with you, and then I crashed into the back of the ship with all the new guys with it. I'm like, oh no, we cannot have this.
Keep tomorrow high, man.
I'm off to the briefing.
Yeah. Have you read that?
Okay, just wait for me to
Yeah,
fail this one.
you can do it.
where's the mission start
For
to?
4 on final. Yeah, but can we even participate? I don't know.
I think so, you can. You're capable of landing. We might have to see if you can shoot a bandit, but if you shoot down a bandit this mission,
We can shoot bandits.
Yeah. The bastard going back in the back seat
a
again.
little high.
Is your friend here?
Okay,
I think
you're looking good.
I don't
Yeah.
think he's...
Okay. Oh, wave up, wave up.
Is your friend here? Like Ace Republic?
He said he needed to set up his mines.
No. If he's not here, I can be the Rio.
Okay.
Or maybe I can do the Rio for someone else.
You can Rio for me. Or maybe I already got a Rio, but we have to see.
I mean,
You want to do one more try?
yeah, I'll try. Why is the ball not appearing? I need to learn what the, you have the green, yellow, red thing.
Yeah. That's your AOA angle of attack. It should be 15 degrees. And that's the ideal.
It should be 15 degrees, but
It's,
it's not.
And then you have your DLC and your flaps on. You should be able to get that 15 degrees very easy with the airspeed of 150, 135 knots, 150 knots. And that will give you the right angle to catch the hook, the wires with the hook. And when you're too high,
Okay, red.
a little bit to the left,
means
you're too fast.
To the right, I think.
To the right. Okay, now center line. Okay, keep it there. Okay. A little bit high. Okay, lower.
Ah, shit. Okay,
Wave up.
Yeah, I overcompensate.
You can decrease altitude with throttle down. You shouldn't do your pitch
that's
up, pitch
pretty
down.
I guess.
You can also have your key bindings on DLC aft and forward, and that will make
Yeah,
your
I have that.
you make your spoilers go up and down, so you will lose rapidly or gain rapidly altitude at short notice. So in that last few meters, you can micromanage that altitude that way. So you can force your altitude down to the deck if it's needed. Now you're
Also, I heard that the carrier has like some weird turbulence winds behind it.
yeah.
So
There's
is
a
that in the game?
I think so. There's a weird island beneath it, behind it. But if you have your velocity factor on the end of the deck, at the front of the deck where we take off, then you will have the right angle, altitude degrees, heading. And now you're a little bit high. Too high. Yeah, looking, oh.
It's hard.
There's a horizontal bar in your head that will say what's the ideal glide slope, your descent rate. It should be 0.7 feet a minute.
Where?
When you have your ILS in your head, there's horizontal and vertical bar that will form a cross. It gives you
Oh yeah, I had that for a second, but then it disappeared. I'm not sure.
yeah, when you're at the end of the carrier, you will see a cross forming from those bars. Now they are
Yeah,
like
I know what you're talking about, but for some reason it disappeared.
yeah, it will form up now when you're at the end of the carrier because the alignment will fix up now. So you see a horizontal bar up or down. You should be in the middle of it. Now you see your vertical bar moving.
No, I don't.
Uh,
I don't know why it disappeared. Maybe I didn't.
maybe it's the BRC heading is wronging us. But anyway.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, you're looking a little bit off, left to center, a little bit high, still too high. You can lower a lot.
I think that's good.
Yeah. Oh, well, you caught a wire, but
Motor.
yeah.
Well, I survived, so I think that's good. Did I catch a wire actually?
Yeah, you catch the wire, but it didn't get a right hook or grasp. It's
Let me check if my hook is still there.
yeah, hook is on.
Okay, it's still
It's all about the right angle of attack. It needs to be 15 degrees when you get that hook with your
yeah, that's
cable.
the most difficult thing because
Yeah.
you need to pay attention to like 3 things at the same time.
Yeah, you need to have alignment, speed, descent rate, and then the ball. And it's like yada 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 yada.
All right, let's try.
Okay.
This time for sure. I think I saw some tutorials which said you want to have your air brake.
Yeah, you can do an instant action where there's an option to train cases 3, 1, and 2. Okay,
Like you have your air brake on.
Yeah, if your air brakes on, yeah. Flaps down, DLC activated, hook down, gear down. It's still too high, a little bit to the right. And then looking good. Okay, yeah, they're looking good. Hey, we got a wire.
Oh, okay.
2 wire. Nice one. Okay, gonna hop off and see you in the briefing.
All right. Nice.